back on. Not quite sure why it's ending. It's one of those days here, unfortunately. And we still got the battle for the first place going on between Lucas. I'm just trying to see if the stream is now going. Octavia has retired. Oh, no!
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my goodness me, mate. Hotford. Just, if you're going to retire, do it in the pit lane. Don't be an idiot and cause a safety car as well. But what I want to mention about the track evade as well. Back, if you remember in 2022, when Joe Guan Yu retired on the track, there was a red flag, wasn't there? And there was track protesters on the track again. But none of them got screen time, because luckily, if it wasn't for Joe, well, it kind of contradicts each other, because if it wasn't for Joe's crash, then those track invaders would have got those track invaders in 2022 would have got a lot of attention from it, and that's probably the most talking points about it, other than Carlos Sainz's win in 2022. Kyle says he loves me. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Nice to tune in on my channel now and then. And hopefully I go karting with you soon, Kyle, in March or April. Depends when you want to go, mate. But I know you go without me a lot because you want to practice and you be a sweat. It's all good, mate. But whenever you want to race again in Daytona Tamworth, let me know. Me, Phoenix, Finley can go there too. But a safety car has appeared at the British GP, and thanks to Octavia causing a late safety car. Unfortunately for these guys, not quite sure who would benefit. Well, a lot of people might benefit from this, but a new set of soft compound tyres. Now, some people could have run the 3 sets of soft compound tyres in qualify, so these may not be new sets of soft compound tyres given the amount of times we've seen. Who has saved up a set of soft compound tyres in their disposal to use for situations like these? Now, in the older days of league racing, that's what you used to do. In qualifying, you preserve one set of soft compound tyres that could be sacrificial for the race just in case a safety car comes out at the latter stage, because the soft compound tyres were a grippy tyre as well. It wasn't as dramatic at the tyre wear as it was before in older leagues as well. The soft compound tyres could do about 7 or 8 laps. Oh, Lucas there, getting too close for comfort in Cops there. But this could be Lucas's big chance to win this Grand Prix because he was dipping in our DRS range as well. But who has got the best soft compound tyres towards the end of this race? And we'll see then how this race now fully flipped over his head. The safety car galvanised things, and Octavia being the antagonist of it. We'll see how it affects this race, Milan.
Yeah, it was him involved with breakage. You also see the safety car coming back into the pit lane, so unfortunate for those who just made their pit stop, but you should know that the safety car will come in at the end of lap 24, 2 laps before the end, but they both took each other out on the main straight. They were fucking each other over the last couple of laps, so it was well, bound to happen, and unfortunately it did. And oh, something has happened in the background. Not sure if someone got damaged, but Happymil, I think, was running into the back there of Fireblaze. Don't think he's got front wing damage, but that was quite close between those two. Have to be mindful at all times, even during a safety car restart. But we've got 2 laps to go after this one. Eric in the lead, everyone on brand new set of softs. Kevin, I think he's closing up to the fight. Happymil's lost the position to Power Seam for some reason, which he should give it back because you can't overtake under safety car conditions. But we're going back to green flag racing with Erik out in front, Lucas, then Sasha, Fireblaze, Power Seam, and Happymil, who finally gets the position back from the Ferrari driver, but well, now we're under pressure from Woozy, who's going to try and get past the Ferrari in towards turn 2, goes up the inside, side by side between the two, bit of contact on the exit. Mark is going to try and gain a position from that. Kevin is going to go up the inside there of Mark as well. More contact between those two. Kevin now up at the P8 as he has got an opportunity to score good points again, but he needs to get past these two up ahead with Power Seam and Woozy still fighting out the Sauber back to the inside. Sasha picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that is going to cost his podium as Kevin is going to try and go up the inside of Woozy now through Lovefield. Should get a better direction. He's got the inside line as well, which should help him out going through Cops corners, but he's going to go side by side with the Kick Sauber, who's trying to hold it all the way around the outside, but eventually he runs out of road and has to go off track, but he's still going wheel to wheel with the LP now through Maggots and Beckett as Kevin finally gets the position done, and he's up at the 7th place. What a fight between those two, but Kevin back inside the top 7. But very unfortunate for Sasha, picking up a 3-second time penalty, with Erik still out in front out of Lucas. But we've got 1 lap of racing to determine the race winner here at Silverstone.
No way. Fireblaze could be involved for a podium here with that Sasha penalty in P3. So Fireblaze, who's been running quite quietly in this race, the silent assassin, and the driver who picks up the most points as well when drivers in front of him make mistakes. But Eric versus Lucas now. The last lap of the Grand Prix, I almost forgot as well. It is the last lap. So now Eric versus Lucas for the win. Eric is going for his second win of the season. Lucas is going for his first win. Got denied back at the Hungarian Grand Prix due to the traffic he had sustained at the exit of the pit lane, but Sasha is right at the back of him as well. Not what he needs, especially his bid to catch Eric. Can Eric defend against Lucas? Will Sasha make an impact as we head down towards Brooklyn right now? Lucas will use the DRS to close up on the back of Eric there as Kevin Zunderberg goes up into P6 ahead of Power Seam. So even towards the end, he's alive and he goes up into P6 there ahead of Power Seam. A completely different race from Kevin's expected, but respect for him though, sustain in this race despite what happened on lap 1, because 5-6 cars literally on the first lap of the Grand Prix, half the field was involved in a first lap melee, and that's why we had massive gaps on the field. But here we go then through Magnussen Beckett and Chapel we go. Can Eric defend? He's got a 6/10 advantage over Lucas, but Lucas more likely under pressure from Sasha than attacking Eric. So let's see if Sasha can make a move on Eric. Lucas, as we head down in towards Stowe we go. I think that's it for the time being. So Eric, despite all the pressure he has sustained, he's led majority of this race and never looked backwards since. And I thought for 1 second Sasha might go down the inside there to make a dive bomb attempt on Lucas. But here comes the Dutchman for his second win in a row. It is Eric who wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Due to the despair back at the Hungarian Grand Prix when he lost it with his teammates, he gains back here. And I also believe he finished in P2 a couple of seasons ago at the British GP as well. So Eric, once again, mega drive. And Fireblaze is on the podium too. And Fireblaze will be absolutely happy. A driver we didn't expect to pick up a podium considering how far back he was in the opening segment of the race. But he's up there in P3 and it could be bode well for his championship aspirations too. But Eric, mega job. He's been on form and fire so far, and it looks like Hafmil being the second best Red Bull driver once again, Milan, and just can't seem to catch a break. He's still searching for his first win in SDN. It'll be coming very shortly, but hopefully not too late for his sake. But as long as he keeps the patience, as long as he does the right thing, doesn't get caught up in battles. I think he was driving on frustration, knowing that a safety car appeared. He had to double stop behind his teammate Lucas, and Eric, and lost a few places there. So that's probably the reason why he lost the podium today, because that safety car coming out towards the end of the race as well. P4 for him, he'll be visibly frustrated knowing that it was a Red Bull World Tour at one stage. He felt like the podium was robbed today due to that safety car, but I don't think many people, the second half of the field will be happy that Totte caused safety car. But the people at the front were a bit tense and weary at times as well, especially Eric. But Eric defended beautifully against him, and Lucas finished in P2. But not the British GP we expected here, Milan, but still, we gave it.
Yeah, it was a good race, but unfortunate how it ends. Just two idiots ruining it for everyone. Not what you want to see, but yeah, it was the good. The racing was good until that moment, and we got an exciting restart. But yeah, just a shame how to see the race end like that. But congrats to Eric, Lucas, and Fireblaze, of course, getting there on the podium. Yeah, not more to that.
Yeah, so we do have the podium drivers in the podium interviews then. But yeah, it was a shame of a British GP there as well. And I think I'd rather ended on a normal race procedure towards the end between Lucas and Eric as well. I don't think Eric really likes to join the parties. I know he can speak English, but I don't think he likes to do interviews sometimes, so hopefully we can get him in for a chat for his second win of the season, and potentially taking the championship lead as well, because he's been super good so far this season. We haven't even read out the championship standards either, or I haven't, but I think Eric would definitely leapfrog Sasha for first place, and Miles Makis as well. His absence has caused a massive dent in the championship, same with Kick as well. Fireblaze might go up to P3 in the championship, so watch out for Fireblaze as well in this championship in his bid to get up there. But Lucas, seen as the only driver in the party so far, well, no, Fireblaze is joined, so we go from P3 to P1. But Fireblaze, mate, we start with you. Now it's just on a P. Hello? Main target, because he got held up in that double stop behind Eric as well, so you must have been
luckily for me, some other drivers had some unfortunate circumstances in their races, so yeah,
about the championship, considering the last couple of weeks you've had? You had a win in Austria, of course, but you're like a driver who's just happy to sit wherever he is and will take any given opportunity towards him when other people make a mistake. You're just happy to just try and reap the rewards. Why?
Because I believe you mean that I won in the F2 machine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you won in Austria
Different
too,
one.
didn't you?
But,
In SDN, you won in Austria as well. Sorry, we haven't had
last season or what?
This season. You won in Austria, no?
I don't think so, but no, I don't think so.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry
No,
about
but
that. You won somewhere this season, haven't you?
no problem.
So hopefully you can excuse all that Fireblaze. But yeah, you haven't won a race yet this season, have you?
No, not this season in SDN.
You've been on the podium, haven't you, back in the Australian Grand Prix? Yeah, P3, because other people got a podium penalty.
Times, yeah.
A couple of times in Australia. But yeah, Milan, you got any questions for Fireblaze?
Nee, ik niet. Gefeliciteerd.
Dankjewel.
Well, I got a question for you, Fireblaze. How do you feel for the Monza Grand Prix next weekend, mate? Next week, sorry.
I'm a bit more excited for that one because I know that I can probably do a bit more around there, but we'll have to see, of course.
Well, good luck to you, mate, at the Monza Grand Prix next week. And what do you think is going to happen in Australia as well next week?
What do you
Fireblaze?
mean IRL?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was just a little bit confused. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. I think it's going to be a lot of panicking in the paddock because of the super clipping and stuff, but yeah, we'll have to see as well.
Are you looking forward to Australia next
It's a
week?
completely new formula. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, congratulations today on P3. I think it's your second podium of the season. Sorry to confuse Jason, my apologies about that one. But yeah, well done today, mate. Congratulations on P3, and we'll see you at the Monza Grand Prix next week.
Yeah, see you then.
Thank you. Milan, do you want to ask questions to Lucas? Because I feel like I've lost my credibility here.
No, you definitely haven't, but sure enough, so hopefully he's still here, but first and foremost, good. So first and foremost, good to see you having that form again that you lacked a couple of races ago. But yeah, started in P2 and finished in P2. What was your own opinion on having to end the race like this? Yeah, because you were dropping out of DRS, I think, a few times before the safety car came out. So, do you think you would have had a chance of attacking him, or do you think this one? Yeah, exactly. You last week, of course, you won the sprint race at the Hungarian Grand Prix and finished 5th in the Mary's another podium. Today you had a bit of a rough start to the season, but can you feel your form slowly starting to come back and you can have some good results and maybe win a race for the rest of the season? We'll be hoping to see that, but good job on second place, and Jamie, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
where do you think your form has gone this season, Lucas? Because we know you've been struggling in the last few races, a few Q1 knockouts as well. Is it like a practice, like a confidence maybe, or just struggling in general? What's been the main probable cause for this season? Patient. What do you think are your strongest tracks this season? Where do you think you can really strive the most? Yeah, hopefully you are indeed. But congratulations on P2, and you currently, I think, sit P2, maybe P3, maybe leapfrogging Mercedes, because I don't think Mercedes drivers did well here tonight either. But once again, congratulations, Lucas, on another P2, and hopefully Kick is back with you next week. And that's it for the British GP. Then we move on to Monza next week. The Temple of Speed, another classic historical track. Same with Silverstone on the grid since 1950 and before as well, before it was official on the F1 Championship. But Milan Langer, despite not being here in qualifying for the fun run, but thank you for being in the long run in the race. So thank you very much, mate. I always appreciate your pleasure. Pleasure, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's been a good one, and I really enjoyed it one as well, even if I joined a little bit later, so apologies for that. But yeah, it was a good race, enjoyable. Of course, we had some moments, but still, it was a great race to watch, and I always enjoy being alongside you. So thank you very much as well, and I'm looking forward to next week at Monza.
Awesome as well. Not quite sure what happened in the stream, but we cut out 2 or 3 times, so hopefully that is minimized and we can have a solution. Not quite sure if the stream is still running, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully it is still. But I'm going to end it right now, so we'll see you all in Monza next week, and